Hello everyone, greetings brave warriors, and welcome all to yet another Imperia Online World Cup podcast. I am Mitko.
And I'm Vicky.
We are broadcasting live on YouTube from Imperia Online headquarters. 2 days remain until the end of the World Cup qualifiers. Yeah.
Yes, Mitko. And these two last remaining days are going to be exciting indeed, since now the Nomad army is officially elite. We have a massive pillaging Nomad army marching against the Imperial defenders, and we'll finally see what our players are made of. And today, of course, while the elite Nomad force is moving to challenge the national wannabes, we have more cool and important stuff to talk about here. We will check how Krum's siege went for the defenders. We will give yet another bunch of rewards for yesterday's question, and we will ask you a new one. And of course, we will be talking live on Skype with a player, this time with a Spanish one. And as usual, we'll discuss the incoming elite Nomad wave in detail. So, we of course are going to start with Krum's wave that hit last night. So, as you probably know, Krum's wave was a pretty serious one. It was a fortress siege, and it attacked 3 of each player's provinces. It was the first, second, and third province of each player. So, this fortress siege resulted in 4,835 wins for the Imperial defenders. But when we divide it by 3, because this is of course provinces, 4,835 provinces, when we divide it by 3, which I have done before the show this time.
Nice one,
Props
Vicky.
to me.
Congratulations.
Yes.
I'm impressed.
I'm
indeed.
learning. I'm learning on how to use a calculator.
You're getting smarter and more beautiful by the day.
Oh, Mitko, thank you so much. So, turns out that 1,600 Imperial defenders succeeded in defending their provinces and their holdings against the Nomad army. And the Nomad army itself succeeded with its fortress siege in almost 20,000 provinces, which of course again divided by 3, which I have done prior to the show, means the Nomads
You can relax now.
succeeded with their attack in 6,600 provinces. Not provinces, 3, excuse me. See, I did it before the show and then I messed it up. 6,600
you ruined
players.
the good impression,
Yes.
Vicky.
They succeeded against 6,600 players.
But I forgive you.
Thank you, Mitko. This means the world to me. So, now that we went through the numbers of as a whole, we should look at the net worth points, where I have to mention something. So, you know how the first player in our rankings, Arthur 1, has more than 3 million net worth points.
Yeah.
He has more than 3 million net worth points since yesterday.
Yes.
And
I'm waiting.
the two of us,
yes.
yeah, we made a bet.
Let me just strike a
and
amazing pose.
And I said that I think till the end of the qualifiers he will have more than 4 million net worth points, but he is a great guy who actually appears in our comments in our chat here. And
just spit it out.
Yesterday,
please.
He actually admitted that he isn't going to pile on any more net worth points. So Mitko,
sad.
I am losing our bet by default.
Yes,
I think,
the
however,
double one.
yes, the double one. However, I think he promised me that he is going to give me the cash needed for me in order for me to buy 2 chocolate candy bars for you, as well as 2 jars of honey.
Just wait a minute, please. Not some candy bars.
Chocolates,
giant chocolate bars. Please
Ah,
write it down.
when I bet on something with you, I should just see what's written in the small.
Yes. I
small-
remember
small
everything.
font.
I have a brain with the size of an elephant. Yeah.
I was going to say that's a small elephant. I'm sorry, Mitka. This didn't sound like the way it was supposed to be. Damn, you have big brain.
I
Yes.
know.
Yes, I
I
know
know.
you know. That's because you have a big brain. So, this, of course, I just wanted to clarify it when talking about the net worth points of players. We've got, of course, we keep the statistics of undefeated players.
Yeah.
It keeps dropping, but it's not such a huge drop as I am expecting we are going to see in the last two waves.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, so 443 undefeated players are still standing.
Still too many for my taste. Yeah.
Well, okay, Romania is at the first spot with 37 undefeated players. Brazil is breathing in their necks with 36 undefeated players, and then we've got Serbia with 35 undefeated players. Those are the top three nations who don't give up easily at all against the nomad scourge.
We shall see about that.
Yeah.
Don't forget what's coming.
Yes, what is coming is an elite army. So let's see.
Massive, nasty, evil paladins.
Let's see
Good
how you
looking
like
though.
that.
Yeah.
Okay. And when we are talking about the preparations of our Imperial Defenders, we would like to give you some insight on how you
As-
are doing. Because we are usually talking about what's coming, what our nomad generals have succeeded in bringing upon you, but actually we have some insight from your accounts as well. And we
a
have
suspense music should sound here, please.
we have actually we actually took a peek and saw that only one player, just one single player in the whole World Cup qualifiers has elite units.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will not speak his name,
Yeah. And
so the suspense could remain.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
But the only thing that we will say for sure that this is the guy for you to blame for having nomad elite units against you guys
Tonight.
So congratulations and respect to the player, to the only one player so far who has
elite units.
elite units.
Yep.
This is a huge achievement.
Not only that, but he is the only player with level 11 centralization.
Yes.
So this
That's a
is-
big thing.
Yeah,
That's a
it
big
is.
thing, and he should be definitely congratulated.
I guess he knows who he is, so we're gonna keep it silent in front of the other players. But you should take notes. Not because it's not because it's necessary to have elite units, but still a good thing to look at.
Yes.
So the other thing is. I just want to mention that
Yeah.
when looking at the ranking with military points, Croatia now holds the top 5.
Yes.
The Croatians aren't letting anyone in the top 5 when
Yes,
talking about
yes.
net worth points.
Well, we heard one of their members yesterday,
Yeah,
and
they really know what they're doing.
Yeah, they are confident. They have the respect of. They are feared. They are respected,
as they
and
should be.
they are good players, and they are showing
Definitely.
show this to.
I
to
really
us.
think they aren't ready to let go of the World Cup yet.
Yeah. So
They
and,
liked it.
And also they won't allow us to go to some beautiful, warm, and exotic destination.
We are not trying to say Croatia isn't beautiful.
Yeah.
It's just that he has been there last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so about the success ratios, though, of course, you know that this type of ranking is different than the other ones. The success ratios depend on the number of contestants from each nation. How should I say it? Compared to compared to the number of wins said nation is doing. So today, when we are looking at the ranking of countries that have more than 500 contestants in the qualifiers, we see Russia at the top again.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think they skip a day. They usually skip a day and then come back on top the day after.
They want to make a big show before the weekend, probably.
Probably, yeah.
When they will probably drop again with 10% or something.
Yeah, they turn. Maybe Russia has different work week. The weekdays are holidays to them, and the weekend is work days for them. Something like this has to be happening. Other than that, I'm not sure how that's possible.
That sounds like a solid logic coming from you, Vicky. Yeah.
Mitko with the elephant brain. So
nice to meet you, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Mitko. So 26.4% success ratio for the Russians. They are very strictly followed by Poland with 26.2% success ratio, and pretty much the same success ratio we see the percentages 26.1 scored by Croatia.
Yeah.
So the top three is pretty stable here, despite the fact it sometimes gets shuffled. But when we talk about nations with more than 100 contestants in the qualifiers, this means, of course, there are a lot more nations in this ranking, the one that I'm going to quote now. Still, England keeps the first spot. England is at the top with 31%, 5% more than Russia.
5% more than Russia?
Yes. The US, the Americans, are at the second place with 27.8% success ratio, and then we see Russia with 26.4%. So definitely
small nations
England
want to be big nations.
Yeah, small nations when talking about Imperia Online, but they are big nations outside of it.
Of course.
But it looks like they might be not that big in terms of numbers of contestants, but they are very determined.
Yeah.
So props to England. They keep standing in the first spot of success ratio for some time now.
For some time, probably 10 days already. We have to double check it, but
I think Greece was at the top once.
Yeah, and after that, I am definitely sure that it's more than a week already.
Yeah, I think it's more than a week as well. Well, so any thoughts except the ones that we already shared on the elite units, on who is at the top and why?
Yeah. Where can I begin, Vicky? It's a really exciting day.
Definitely.
Today. But before I begin with my deep elephant thoughts and analysis, I just want to make an important announcement again. We already talked about it, but as we have 2 days left until the qualifiers end, it's only fair for me to repeat again the important message. How will the qualifiers end, so it would be clear for everyone. The moment the last nomad wave hits the Imperial defenders, your accounts will be locked. You will not be able to spend resources, hire armies, spend your war income from this attack after your accounts are locked. So guys, this is very important. Be sure that you spend everything. Be sure that you win the last attack, so you don't lose a lot of network points, and be sure you make absolutely all the necessary preparations before the last nomad wave hits you. It's very important. You will not be able to do anything then after the last nomad wave hits you. After this this attack hits everyone, the final ranking will be created, the national teams will be created, and there will be no turning back. So we will repeat it again tomorrow as well, so we all be clear, and I hope that you guys will react accordingly to this rule. So moving on, today, Vicky, we are going directly into a player's account.
Yep.
Because I want to show everyone a perfect example of how do you defend against the qualifiers late game heavy armies if you don't have level 8 fortress. It's easy, of course, with the level 8 fortress,
Which you said yesterday, so hopefully
Yeah.
they have listened.
Yeah. As I can show you here, in the battle report of our deeply classified and secret account in the World Cup qualifiers. Can we have it on screen, please? The battle report. Yeah, as you can see here, if you have a level 8 fortress, it is pretty boring. As you can see, no ballistae were lost during this session. nice phrase. You can see the giant war income you collect from this boring nomad siege, and you are wondering what are you going to do with so much income, since I must stress that this account has only level 6 centralization. He will not go for sorry, he will not go for elite units, and you're wondering what are you going to do with so much war income. Probably spend it in get gold for it, sell the resources, spend them in the pubs, women, wine,
Yeah.
and all these good things.
Goods. All these goods.
Yeah. Well, this is it. But what happens if you don't have a level 8 fortress? Well, you have a bloody epic field battle, Troy style, of course. So let's go to Michael Schofield's account. He specifically asked us yesterday to go into his into his account and see the interesting defense he has prepared
Mitko,
for
that
us.
was a good one. I'm just gonna mention while you prepare the
Yeah.
account that someone in our office here sneezed, and Mitko was polite enough to say bless you to him.
I hope we.
This is our Mitko, the Mitko we know.
Thank you.
The Mitko English.
You're embarrassing me.
I love you. So, I just
We
want to
are-
mention that Michael Scofield is one of
Yes.
our very, very loyal viewers.
Yes, and we are magically teleporting
Yep.
into his account.
Michael Scofield says, I said for last wave, but okay.
You said for last wave, and I really like what you've done, Michael. I know I will show you in the last wave as well. Don't worry. I just when I logged in today into Michael Scofield's account, I particularly liked the happiness in his capital. Take a look. By the way, it was 15, and the province was locked. Obviously, Michael had some fun.
I just want to mention to people in chat who want us to show their accounts here on the stream to just leave their account names, and if there is something special going on in your account that you want us to see, just give us an insight on what it is so that we know which ones to log into.
So, how do you stop a siege with a field army, Michael Scofield style? You just put everything on the field and you crush these puny little miserable nomads, no matter how many are they. Well, you lose 17,000 network points per province, but who cares? When you just go out there and fight. Obviously, I know, Michael, you did this just to impress us, and I really appreciate that. Or probably you did it just to have fun, or you probably did it because you don't have level 8 fortresses. So you have decided to that all these resources are not worth it, and you can invest them into armies, and I personally like that a lot. So as you can see, you have pretty bloody and epic battles. This is one of the province 3. Let's see the other provinces as well.
Juan wants us to go to his account because we will see a mixture of defending with level 8 fortress in the capital.
Well, we will do this in a bit, because we will be actually speaking with Juan on Skype, so he can brag about his awesome military skills all the way.
Michael Scofield says that his last wave he had 34. In his last waves, excuse me, he had 34 field battles.
Yeah, excellent, amazing indeed. I love this. I love this stuff, Michael. I really love the way you. I really love your attitude, if I may.
The way he handles.
Yeah, the way
attacks.
you handle the nomads, it's pretty impressive, and the way you are disregarding the casualties you will make. It's the real thing. You have to be made of steel in order to suffer so many casualties of soldiers, but who cares? The glory is what's important. So excellent defenses, Michael. Once again, respect for your skills and for your decision to go out there and fight the nomad hand to hand and get your hands dirty, bloody, and etc. I was just wondering what in the world have you done with the happiness of your province, and I would be very much appreciate an explanation about your actions. So there you go, guys. This is what you do when you don't have a level 8 fortress. You have fun. You bring out your army and you face the nomad horde, and you just have a bloody epic battle.
Yep.
Well, one more thing. I'm just wondering, what will you do, Michael, with the next elite siege, since you don't have level 8 fortress. You will probably not have level 9 fortress, and you will probably defend with light units, I suppose. And I am wondering, how will you stop a siege, elite nomad siege in 4 province with only light units? If you manage to do it, I will personally sing you a song.
Whoa, here on
Yeah.
live stream.
Yes, I will sing you some glorious warrior ancient song
Nice.
to praise your unbelievable skills.
Okay, there is an account we can log into while I'm giving our players the insight on how.
What do we
they-
have in this account?
Well, we are going to see, I guess, because I missed the part where he described. But please, Murmak, is it Murmak? Don't know. Let us know what we are looking for in your account. And in the meantime, as I said, we are going to have a look at the comments of our last question. Yesterday, the question we asked you was, what's your favorite unit? And of course, why?
Yeah.
And since we are talking about Michael Scofield, he gave us a very, as usual, very extensive answer. He says that in version 6, his favorite unit is definitely the elite archers. He says that paladins are weak against lots of spearmen no matter how many archers you have, but elite archers are behind the line and lots of them do huge damage. He also says that he calculated that 1,100 elite archers only are enough to defeat any of the 25 nomad waves. If you put some cavalry, even better, total victory.
Yeah.
Now, we are not sure if you mean 100,000 for the whole
Per
holding.
province
Yeah.
or per empire, because if it's 100,000 elite archers per
in
province,
each province, yeah, this means 400,000.
400,000 elite archers. Good luck hiring that many archers in with only 4 provinces in the World Cup qualifiers.
Yeah,
by
but
the way.
probably he thinks in the whole empire because I
Well,
think
if-
he would have mentioned it if
if-
it was per province.
if it's per province, it would be probably 25,000 elite archers per province. So on the field or as garrisoned. If they are on garrison, probably you can
He says
fight
that
off.
They are excellent. He says they are excellent in garrison, dealing 4 times more damage, which means 4 times 48 damage, 192 damage per 1 elite archer is what he calculated. He also says, be prepared. I will try to defend the last wave with light units only.
Yeah,
I will send you battle reports, of course.
you will try. That's the key
Well.
word. You will try, and if you succeed, there will be a song for you.
Yes. So, do we have anything special in Murmak's account before you give us the question, today's question?
Well, the only thing I saw that his defense is a field one as well, much like the Michael Scofield's one, and he. The only difference in my opinions is that he lost less, nearly twice has less
Fewer.
net worth points than
Okay.
Michael Scofield. So
Yeah, props to him
it is a
as
much
well, then.
it is a much clearer battle, much clearer score, and it looks pretty impressive. It's always looking impressive when you are able to turn the nomad sieging army around due to low morale before it reaches your fortress
Yes.
wall, and yeah, kudos and props to this defense, Mr. Branko Bope or Bore or
Bope.
sorry if I cannot pronounce your account name properly.
Okay, let's give them the new question and then we move to the fun part.
Yes. Well,
the question is fun as well.
the next question will be a Halloween one. As you all guys know, tomorrow we celebrate Halloween. We will have quite a show here in our studio, by the way, tomorrow. So the question tomorrow will be a Halloween one, and as always, I would very much like some original and creative answers. So the question is: zombies have risen from the graves in your empire, threatening to overwhelm your provinces and your subjects. What do you do as a ruler? Pretty interesting one. So the most original and the funniest answer will get a very much deserved reward tomorrow. So once again, I will repeat: zombies have risen from the graves in your empire, threatening to overwhelm your provinces and your subjects. What do you do as a ruler? What, we already have answers
no,
to this,
just
Vicky?
Move on with the fun part.
Move on with the fun part. All right. The fun part. Well, the fun part will be our today's Skype talk with Juan. His name is very difficult to pronounce, as we have already established, but nevertheless he's quite a skilled player in Imperia Online. He is Argentinian, playing for Spain. He will explain us why, and he loves Vicky very much. So, presenting, guys, let me just put on my here, of course. So, presenting to you guys Juan Soriqueta. Hello, Juan. Can you hear us good?
Hi, Miko. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Nice to hear you. By the way, thank you for answering our call to arms, if I may.
Thank you, and Vicky, of course, about calling me and giving me the chance to be here.
Yeah, I'm sure she's thankful as well.
Yes.
You guys can talk to each other after the show, I suppose.
Sure.
Okay.
Tell us something about yourself, Juan. How old are you? How long have you been playing Imperia Online? Are you competing in the World Cup?
I'm 27 years old. I'm from Argentina, but I'm living in Spain since 2012. I did play for Argentina World Cup team for the first World Cup in 2011, and I've been playing Imperia Online since version 4, I think was 2007, 2008.
Oh, a veteran.
Yeah.
Are you any good?
Try to. Right now I'm playing the B6 in the Spanish region, and we've won 3 times in a row the game, the era, like winning the
Lords
castles.
of the Realm.
Yeah, Lords of the Realm. Cheers.
So you are modest as well.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, how about the World Cup?
I'm playing right now. If nothing change, I'm top 1 in Spain qualification. So quite happy about it.
You
Even
will
if
be
it's,
leading Spain.
I'm trying to, but I don't know if I'm gonna achieve it because there's so many good players also. So
Are they okay with your leadership?
I've no idea. In the top 30, there's 7 another players that play with me in the Spanish realm.
Yeah.
And of course they are okay with me leading them. They're happy to have one of their teammates being the leader of the Spanish national team. But again, I think the next 2 waves are going to be quite tough to
Yeah, I know.
to deal with, and
What?
I pray to get in the first place, but I don't know. Let's see.
Well, it's about time that we make you guys sweat a little bit.
Yes, actually, this one it's quite tough. Huh?
I'm glad. Finally, we will have some fun, and we will be able to laugh at you and make fun of you in our shows.
Or we will get laugh at you. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. So, did you get to know with the people from the top 30 of Spain already?
Yes.
Are you guys talking?
Yes,
Planning?
we're speaking. We're planning a little bit what we're going to do if I get in the leadership, trying to organize what we're going to do with the 50,000 diamonds to trying to get the balance into our position, because it's going to get tough. It's going to get. Ideally, we have a pool with Romania in our group, which means it's going to be really tough to get in the first place. But we're going to try to do our best, and we have so very good players. Experience in V6, which is not often in the World Cup. I think most of the players don't know how to play V6. It's more than a year that 10 of our players are doing that, trying to score the best.
Yeah.
So I think that could be a little bit of an advantage for us.
Yeah.
In regard of the teams that know how to play B5 very well, but B6 has so many different things.
Yeah,
so,
it will be new for everyone.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun,
including for us as well here in the.
Yeah, and I think the new rule about influence is gonna be better.
The influence points, yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be more interesting, especially because sometimes alliances let you go, and at the end they steal your castle, and they try to repair it for a half of the price.
Yeah.
And that's not fair. So I like the new way. Let's see how it goes.
Oh, nice. I'm glad you like it, and I hope that more people will like the new rule set. That's why we are doing it.
Okay.
Okay. So you mentioned that it will be tough against Romania in your group, but well, the second place is an option as well.
Of course, yeah, and getting 6,000 diamonds is gonna help also. So it's not bad.
Yeah, I know. Okay, speaking strictly objectively, who do you think will win the World Cup this year?
It all depends on how they work as a teammates, but again, I think Brazil has so very good players. Especially, they know how to use their diamonds, because in Imperia Online, it's not just about buying them.
Yeah.
Many people think just I buy a bunch load of diamonds and I win the competition.
That's a very good point, by the way. I just wanted to ask you that they are constantly blamed that they only know how to pay, but not how to play.
That's not true, especially if you have just one big player. If you have one big player with a lot of diamonds, all your alliance won't be able to beat a well-organized alliance like Croatia did last year.
I see. Yeah, that's a good point. So Brazil. Anyone else?
If Brazil doesn't get along as they should, as teammates,
Yeah.
I think Croatia know how to play. Especially they won last year, and they have several good players still
Yeah.
doing on the ranks. So if it's not Brazil, I will put my goal in Croatia.
So
Even if Spain doesn't get there, eh?
Yeah. So you you watched yesterday's statement of the Croatian player, how confident they are.
I don't understand how he thinks he planned to see the economic things on the 12 better regions. That I think quite hard to get, but if they know what they're doing, that's for sure. They know what they're doing. They know they spend diamonds also, which is an improvement.
Yeah.
But they know how to use them, especially military wise. So
Yeah. I hear you. Do you have any other favorites besides, of course, Spain?
I think Italy is getting tough.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely, I agree with you.
But I don't know if they're quite well organized as getting 30 good members. That's the problem. That's why I wouldn't put my beans on them. Because unfortunately, this is unfortunately, or in a good way, this is a team play.
Yeah.
You need people taking care of your accounts when you're not logged on, especially in a times 10 speed.
Yeah.
So that's also the way that Italy, I won't get, they will win, but they maybe can do maybe a medal, maybe
a medal.
Yeah.
Well, how about the 2 times world champions?
Bulgaria.
We heard some of the guys we spoke to, putting them in the top 3 and even getting the title. They are still respected and feared.
What I heard and what I investigated a little bit, they're not quite well with the guy who is leading them. Actually, Ratanasov, which is a quite good player, is trying to take the leadership from him.
Oh,
I don't know
really?
if you can see, there's only like 200,000 or 300,000 points, which at this point is nothing.
Yeah.
So, but what I've heard is that old school is not well liked, and that makes starting with a leadership that you don't like, you don't get the at the point of winning the World Cup. That's
So-
my way of seeing it.
So you think there will be actually a power struggle in Bulgaria's team?
I think so, yeah.
This is not a very good news for Bulgaria, but good news for their competitors.
Yeah, but again, that's the first day of the World Cup. As soon as everybody log into their accounts, they will see if they accept what they have and they try to go as good as they can with that, or if they start struggling, that's gonna be a problem for them.
Yeah.
As soon as you lose 2 days deciding who's gonna be your leader, you are already late.
That's an excellent point, Juan. Something you should definitely consider. If you lose 2 days in speed 10, you are lost.
Yeah.
Definitely an excellent point. All right, Juan. Very good thoughts so far. I want to keep you today on the line so you can comment our incoming elite wave. I think you have earned that privilege. So if you don't mind, Juan, we will just have Vicky inform us about the incoming wave, and then we will talk about it.
Okay, sure, no worries.
Vicky, you're on.
Yeah, well, as we already mentioned, the upcoming wave, the one coming tonight, is an elite one. It is led by Haos, You see it spelled.
One of the nomad chieftain,
Yeah.
actually.
It is spelled with an X, A, O, and C.
Yeah.
Which in Bulgaria would be read as haos.
Yes.
So the army is strong. He is going to be bringing upon you a pillage. We love pillages, right, Mitko?
Of course we do. Our favorite
Type of nomad attack.
type of nomad attacks.
So
Let's just while Vicky is
yeah.
go on, Vicky. I will just
Okay.
show it on the screen.
Okay. So of course, as you know, as I'm always saying, I'm giving you the base numbers. You have to add some more numbers depending on where you are in the rankings. So he is going to be leading an army with 5,000 heavy spearmen, 5,000 heavy archers, 5,000 heavy cavalry, 2,000 elite spearmen, 2,000 elite archers, 2,000 paladins, and 160 ballistas.
Yeah.
So it's a very heavy, a very elite army. I'm just going to go through them again so that you can wrap your heads around them, because it's a lot of numbers, but they are very important ones. So 5,000 heavy spearmen, 5,000 heavy archers, 5,000 heavy cavalry, 2,000 elite spearmen, 2,000 elite archers, 2,000 paladins, and 160 ballistas. This is coming to, this time, all 4 of your provinces. The first, the second, the third, and the fourth annexed provinces of yours. So make sure you're
prepare
prepared.
your gold, prepare your women, prepare all
Your wine.
these things that you can part with, because the nomads are coming for your heads.
Yeah, and this time Juan is going to give us
Yeah.
his thoughts on how this
Yeah.
wave can and should be beat.
Yeah. First of all, Juan, what in the world are you going to do with this pillage?
I'm gonna beat them.
You're
All
gonna
of them.
you're going to fight them
Yeah.
for real
Yeah.
in all the 4 provinces.
Yes, the 4 of them.
Well, how are they boosted to you?
199%.
Oh, 199%. Oh,
Yeah.
nice. It's going to be a carnage.
Yeah, they're bringing 10,000 heavy troops
Yeah.
of each, and almost 4,000 of the elite ones. And the tricky thing,
Yeah.
which makes me think that I don't know. I was thinking and doing 100 million simulations to see if I will stop the 4, stop 3, stop 2, let them go. I don't know. It's the military research, because the nomad wave will come with at least 20 or 22 in one of the cases.
Yeah.
Military research, and that's giving you a hell of a damage.
Yeah.
Even if there are only 4,000 paladins,
Yeah.
they're gonna get really tough to knock. So
Yeah. I
the
think.
only-
Yeah. My thoughts exactly. All in all, the army is it's looking very solid, but the paladins are the ones that frightened me.
Yeah, especially if there are 4,000, not 2, as you say in the base army.
Yeah. So
So I'm planning on defending the 4. I already know that I beat them. The only difference is gonna do it's the military medicine that they have.
Uh-huh.
If they have a really high military medicine, it's
Yeah.
gonna be tough for me, because my losses are gonna just get even with the military income.
Oh yeah.
So that's gonna be tricky.
Yeah.
But either way, I make my simulations, and even if I let go 1 and I split my army in 3,
Yeah.
the losses are going to be quite the same, and the income is going to be less. So I need to make a toss of a coin, and I already chose to to fight them.
So it's gonna be tight.
It's going to be tight. Yeah, it's going to be really tight.
But you will fight.
Since yesterday I put 140,000 heavy troops in my requirement.
140,000 total.
Yeah, on top of what I had before.
Oh, and what's your total number of troops so far at the moment?
Let me check 1 second. Right now I have 320,000.
Oh yeah.
Already mobilized, and I have 115 troops on the requiring in the cavalries, and
so basically you're going to field at least twice as many heavy troops against
at least twice. That's the minimum.
Wave. Yeah.
Especially because my military research are on 17.
Yeah.
And if I need to face paladins with 22.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get tough.
The paladins will be indeed tough. Good thoughts. Do you think that there will be many people who will fight this attack?
Actually,
I'm asking you this. I'm asking you this because the elite army has actually less pillaging power than the heavy one. So
yeah, I know.
When you do the math, it will be actually quite possible to let these pillages go and not bother with anything.
If you don't have at least twice of the troops that they do, I will let it go.
Okay, why do you do it?
Because my losses would be bigger than my income, and I would need to have my recruiting all day long tomorrow to keep up what I lost.
Yeah.
Trying to face the last one. So
yeah, because the last sieging army will be indeed very tough if you don't have level 8 and 9 fortresses.
Yeah. At least level 8 fully equipped, I think. So I don't know. I think tomorrow you will see a drop in the undefeated players. Very nasty.
Really? You think the last siege wave will kill most of them?
No, I think this pillage.
You think the pillage will kill a lot of people?
Yeah, because people would just let the civilians die.
Yeah.
Because you only lose 22 hours of economic welfare.
And you don't lose network points.
Exactly. So you let them go.
Yeah.
You save your army to stopping the last wave.
Yeah, but you deprive yourself from the war income.
Yeah, but again, if you lose 40 million and you win 40 million, what's the goal?
Yeah, the math doesn't add up.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's a problem.
I see. Good, excellent thoughts indeed, Juan. I really appreciate your thoughts, and I thank you for your input today. You actually made my day, and I hope that you will
send him hugs from me.
Speak to us again. No, I will not send it. You will. So come and sit beside me so the guy can see you, please.
But you don't have your camera on. Please turn it on so I can see Vicky. Come on.
Yes, there she
Hi,
is.
Juan. Very nice to see you.
I cannot see you, darling.
You can. Oh, let me turn on the camera.
Hello.
There she
Hello.
is.
Hi.
Yay! Screen in the screen for our viewers.
All my
Mitko has taken over the headphones, so I cannot hear what you're saying. But
he says he loves you very much, and he will kill everyone and everything in order to get your heart.
Okay, this means he's going to kill me as well in order to get my
No,
heart.
no.
Probably me.
Of course, I'm not gonna. But
Well.
most of my teammates from the Spanish 26 era says that she needs to send a kiss to all Mystic Alliance, please.
Oh, okay. So a kiss to your teammates and who?
The Mystic Alliance.
The Mystic Alliance.
The Mystic
Okay then.
Alliance.
Cheers.
There you go.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm getting back to my place.
Yes.
It was very nice seeing you and talking to you.
Bye bye.
Okay, Juan.
Okay, thank you very much.
Since you got your prize,
Yes.
the only thing that remains for me is to say farewell to you and to thank you again for your input and your thoughts. And
No.
I hope that you will become a regular commentator for us in the upcoming
Sure,
World
I-
Cup. We will definitely appreciate your comments and thoughts.
Sure. I'm here. I really enjoy the podcasts. And I'm here anytime you want. Okay.
Okay. So, Juan, it's been a pleasure talking to you, and we will see each other and talk to each other pretty soon.
Okay. Thank
Bye
you.
bye, and take care. Take
Cheers.
care.
Bye bye.
Well,
Very
Vicky?
nice talk.
you sent kisses again
Of course.
to a whole alliance,
Yep.
to the Spanish national team. Is there anyone actually left?
Well, there were people here in chat, but I lost who it was that wanted kisses. If I go through them later, I'm going to send some more kisses. But for now, I think yet another hour has passed. I just want to mention something though. Here in chat, people were asking when will the last wave hit? When will the qualifiers end?
So
And,
I suppose you did some calculations.
Some research actually.
Oh.
Talked to some people thanks to the beautiful technology we got here.
The evil system, probably.
No, not the evil system. Our not
Some
very
other
evil
evil.
game designers.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the last wave, something I want to make clear, because it turns out in the Bulgarian forums there are people who are not sure if there is one wave left or if there are two waves left. Two waves left until the end of the qualifiers.
The one
Tonight.
that is coming now.
Yeah.
And after that, there will be one more wave.
Yes. So, about the other question. The next wave, the last one, led by Moni,
Yeah.
spoiler.
Yeah.
So, the last wave is going to hit at about midnight tomorrow, which means Friday going through Saturday.
Yeah.
About midnight. So, this is the end of the qualifiers.
Yes.
Hopefully that answers all of those questions. And this, I guess, is it
Yes.
for today.
This is
Any
it for
more
today.
surprises?
Well, the surprises will be tomorrow, as
Yeah.
we will officially close the World Cup qualifiers coverage, waiting for that last wave to hit. And on Monday, we will talk about all the national teams that will be compete in the group stage. We will talk about the group stage itself, what will happen, rule sets, comments, specialists, experts, everything you need to know about the upcoming completely new stage in our most elite tournament. And tomorrow, as well as closing the qualifiers officially, we will have
Halloween theme.
Halloween celebrations, surprises, fun jokes. We will make fun of ourselves, and we are hoping that you will be with us tomorrow.
Because we are going to be with you.
Yeah, I promise you it will be worth it to be with us tomorrow.
Yeah. So this is it. I want to say bye-bye today.
Okay, say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. And tell them to beat the nomads and to stay safe, please.
Be the nomads and stay safe, please. And bye bye.
Bye bye. See you tomorrow, guys.